That's right, I'm going across the entire East Coast. Not really, it's more like most of the East Coast, because I haven't done anything like this before. You know, I've had this idea for a little while now, to go visit a lot of family and friends, and take probably one of the longest road trips that I've ever taken in my entire life. And I haven't taken many road trips, especially not many road trips without anyone else. I'm doing this mostly by myself. A lot of the driving is going to be just me. I'm going to be visiting a lot of family and friends, which I'm very excited about. And of course, on this trip, I'm just going to be recording a lot of it because I want to be able to look back on it like a lot of what I've been doing. And the reason why I've been saying the date and to stick with that theme, I'm recording this on April 16th on Sunday at 4:35 p.m. The trip that I'm going on starts Wednesday and ends on next Friday. But first, to show you the route. Danny? Thanks, Danny. Hi, I'm Danny DeBappo, but not wearing a sweatshirt and not outside in 80-degree weather. In April. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm here to show you the long route I'm taking. It's a bit overexposed. Why don't I fix that, huh? Just give me a second. That's better. Alright, now that the light is fixed, we're going to be starting up here in the great old state of New York. But then, after we go from New York to lower in New York, we will be traveling for a quick pit stop. We are going all the way down here to Virginia. Spend a little bit of time there, getting a little sleep. After we hit Virginia, I will be staying in North Carolina for a few days. So we start up here in New York, April 19th, and then we end up in North Carolina on April 21st. And from the 21st all the way to the 24th, that's where I'm gonna be at. Where? Not gonna tell you. That's weird. That's creepy. Don't find me, weirdo. But we go from there to Georgia after that. That's the farthest I'm going. Previously, if it wasn't going to be Georgia, the farthest part of my trip is going to be some down here, good old down here in Daytona, Florida, wherever it's at, down in this area. You see, that's a great looking Florida right there. It's an amazing looking Florida. But instead of going there, crossing Florida off the list. While we're at it, cross off all these other states that aren't New York. Boom. Boom. I'm not touching them. Those states are off the list. But for now, Georgia. That's the farthest I'm going. Then after that, going to South Carolina, all the way back to Virginia again, to end up back home in New York. So yeah, all of that, I didn't even say the entire timeline, I just said that. But the entire timeline is from April 19th to April 28th. 9 days from New York to Georgia and back in 9 days. Now that that's been sorted out, time to go back to Danny in the field. Danny? Thanks, I guess. But yeah, why do I want to do this trip if I think it's going to be so crazy? And it's clearly a very long trip. I was very gung-ho about it because it meant I got to visit a lot of family and friends that I otherwise wouldn't have seen. My original idea for this trip actually was in October, but of course during that time I was ending one job and starting a new one, and I didn't already want to take the time off of a new job just to be like going on a road trip that I haven't planned out thoroughly. And of course, so I waited through the winter, and I thought about even doing it earlier this year. And, it didn't make sense. I wanted to see a lot of people. I wanted to do a lot of things that I haven't done before, and I feel like this trip is my chance to do that. Kind of wanted to get out a bit, see the East Coast. I think even though this is going to be a huge undertaking, I think it's going to be a really fun time. I think it's going to be really cool. A huge thing that I thought about with this trip was inspiration. Because as I say with every single video I've ever done for the past couple of years is I don't have a huge idea pool. I have a lot of people that I look at as inspiration, for an inspiration, like my friend Jamie. That's why I made a whole movie about him. My partner Grace, just a lot of people who I see and they give me, this just like, oh, I want to do art so bad. And I watch a lot of things and I'm like, man, I wish I could do that. And a part of me kind of looks at this trip and is like, man, am I ripping off Alex Palm Vlogs? Is this a ripoff of Alex Palm Vlogs? No. You want to know why? Because it's probably not going to look as nice because Alex makes really nice looking stuff. I think it's going to be great. I'm really excited, even though I don't seem it or sound it. I think it's going to be great. And thank you, everyone, for watching this video. Hopefully it's short and sweet. That's kind of how I meant it. I love you. I love you in there. And obviously, unless you follow my Instagram or my TikTok, you're probably not going to see a lot of me on YouTube. Or maybe I'll post on YouTube Shorts. Maybe I'll just take whatever I put on Instagram and TikTok and throw it on YouTube Shorts as well, because why not? Oh, it overheated. Of course it did. Because for whatever reason, it's super hot out. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully you'll see a lot of cool stuff from me very soon. Thank you.